Okay, class 10, good afternoon. How are you? Class 10, good afternoon. How are you? Yeah, good afternoon, good afternoon. So today is this second, right? 2nd of this 2077, and we are going to complete the chapter classification of elements. Okay, so still some minor portion is left. So I will guide you that one, and afterwards um, we will be discussing the question answers also. Is that clear or not? Are you ready? Are you ready? Good. So let me share the screen. Okay, the screen is over here. A document. Then what is here? Let me check. A device storage, cam scanner. I'm just making the documents from cam scanner. So share it. What is here? It's being shared. We are using Zoom. So I tried to do today with Microsoft Google Meet, but but I don't have laptop right now. I have got iPad and tablet. That's why it became quite difficult. Later on, I will make you to do in Google Meet also. Okay, students. All right. Okay. Can you see what is seen in the screen? Okay, D block element and F block element. Students, yesterday we discussed up to P block element, right? Okay, first of all, let's discuss what is D block element. Students, keep in mind, all the elements, they do not possess same sort of subcells in their valence shell. Some elements valence subshell is S, some elements valence subshell is P, some elements valence subshell is D, some elements valence subshell is F. Accordingly, they are categorized into four groups: S, P, D, F. Now, what do you mean by D block elements? D block elements are those elements which belong to which lie between III to IIIA or 2A to 3A. Means 1B, 2B, 3B, 4B, 5B, 6B, 7B, then 8. Altogether there are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 10 groups are there. Elements of 10 groups are kept in group D block, and these elements are called transition elements. What are they called? Transition elements. Why are they called transition elements? Because they lie between S block elements and P block elements. They are found in the middle of S block and P block. That's why they are called D block elements. Now students, let's discuss F block elements. So earlier we discussed about lanthanides and actinides. Group of 14 elements after lanthanum are lanthanides. Group of 14 elements after actinium are actinides, and their valence subshell is F. So they are called F block elements, and F block elements are also called inner transitional elements. What are they called? Inner transitional elements. Okay, so that is the discussion matter about S block, P block, D block and F block elements. So, and if the question is there, give the example of F block elements. Very easy, you can give example uranium, plutonium, lanthanum, lutetium. Okay, so please, Students, I have already said you, when we are discussing in the class, you must have pen and paper. So important things you can write immediately. So whatever you write, you can remember for a long time. Understood or not? So don't act like watching a movie. Oh, it has come in the screen and watching the movie. If you say like that, then you cannot do anything. And if you have got any doubt, you can ask me the questions. Okay, let me go to next slide. What is here? Students, look at here. You can see one table. It shows periods. Period 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And period 1 contains 2 electrons, 2 elements. Period 2 contains 8. Period 3 contains 18. Period 4 contains 3 also contains 8. 1, 2, 2 and 3, 8, 8. 4, 5, 18, 18. 6, 32. But 7, there are some gaps. In 7, in period 7, there are some gaps. Remember, okay? So there are about 24 elements only in period 7. Okay? Now, friends, let's discuss some reasonable facts. One is elements of group 1A are called alkali metals and they are highly reactive metals. Elements of group 7A are called halogens because they form salt by reacting with metals. Elements of group 2A are called alkaline earth metals because their oxide also soluble in water and can form alkali. Group 6A elements are called chalcogens. Remember chalcogens because they react with copper or they are found combined with copper. In group means top to bottom, the atomic size increases. In period, atomic size decreases from left to right. Elements of group 1A are very reactive metals. Elements of group 7A are very reactive nonmetals. Elements of group 0 are called noble gases or inert gases. Why are they inert gases? Why are they noble gases? They are inert or noble gases because their valence shell is full of electrons. They are either in octet state or duplet state. Either octet means their valence shell contains 8 electrons, duplet means 2 electrons. So these reasonable facts also must be kept in mind. And in case of metals, when the atomic size increases, chemical reactivity also increases. Means they can lose electrons faster. But in case of non-metals, when the atomic size increases, chemical reactivity decreases because they cannot gain electron faster. It means bigger atom of non-metal cannot gain electron faster. Students, can you see in the screen multiple choice questions? Okay, can you read first 1A? First question is, according to modern periodic law, the properties of elements are periodic function of their, which one is correct? Atomic number, atomic size, atomic mass or mass number? Modern periodic law, which one is correct? Which going to say? Atomic number, okay? Alkali metals belong to P block elements, S block elements, D block elements or F block elements? In which group they belong to? S block elements. Dash is a highly reactive element. Beryllium, magnesium, sodium or aluminium. That is sodium. Students, I think you are writing. So what am I saying? You have to write. Hey, which one of the given elements is the least reactive? Fluorine, chlorine, iodine, bromine. Remember, they belong to group 7A. At the topmost portion there is fluorine, then chlorine, bromine, and at last iodine. Means iodine is least reactive. The D block elements are also called halogens, representative elements, transition elements, or alkaline earth metals. D block, they are transition elements. Okay, transition elements. There are dash groups in the modern periodic table: 7, 18, 15 or 10. Which one is correct? There are 18 groups in the modern periodic table. The orbital configuration of chlorine is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p5, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p. What is given here? 5 again here. 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6. I think 2 are given correct. So you can write 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p5. Chlorine. The inert elements belong to which group? IA, VI, IB or 0? Inert elements belongs to group 0. Students, so these multiple choice questions we have done. Let me mark once again. You remember 1A, first one, B, second one, C, third one, D, third one, E, third one, F, second, G, first, H, third. That is all. Dear students, so multiple choice questions are over. Now what are you going to do? We are going to do from question number 2. Differentiate between group and period. You might have made table. Left hand side write down group, right hand side write down period. Now difference is group. They are vertical columns in the periodic table. Vertical columns in the periodic table. Group. They are horizontal rows in the periodic table. Horizontal rows in the periodic table. Group. The atomic size increases in group while going from top to bottom. Atomic size increases in the group while going from top to bottom. The atomic size decreases in a period while going from left to right. Okay, so that is completed. Now 2B, short period and long period. Short period contains 8 elements. Short periods contain 8 elements. Long periods contain 18 elements. 18 elements. Now, next one is short periods. Example of short periods are second and third. Example of long periods are fourth and fifth. Fourth and fifth. Now differences between S block element and P block element. Student, it was discussed in yesterday's class. Short period, second period and third period. Second and third short period. Fourth and fifth long period. Okay. Long period. Yeah. And this S block element and P block element we have discussed yesterday. Please you check yesterday's activity and write down. Okay. And number D, Mandamus periodic table and modern periodic table. Left hand side, Mandamus periodic table. Right hand side, modern periodic table. You write down. I think this was also discussed earlier in our class. Did we discuss earlier or not? Just go through the activity of 3 or 4 days earlier one. Then you will get the differences between Mandamus periodic table and modern periodic table. If you haven't written, then please go through my previous video. In that video we have already discussed. Okay. Students, we are holding this class from Destination Educational Hub. I am here in this Banyata, and this is lockdown time. Students are staying at home and they are safe. I am also safe. It is a kind of distance education. So now let's discuss question number 3. Give reasons. First question is, argon is an inert gas. Actually, give reasons means you have to write the answers. Argon is an inert gas because its valence shell contains 8 electrons. Its valence shell contains 8 electrons and it is stable. It is stable. Okay. Dear students, now let's discuss question number 3b. The valency of nitrogen is 3. Okay, what is the answer? The valency of nitrogen is 3 because its valence shell contains 5 electrons. Its valence shell contains 5 electrons and it needs 3 electrons to possess octet state. It needs 3 electrons to possess octet state. Okay. Now question number 3c. Question is, chlorine is an active non-metal. So what is the answer? Chlorine is an active non-metal because it contains 7 electrons in its valence shell. It contains 7 electrons in its valence shell. It gains 1 electron and becomes stable. It gains 1 electron and becomes stable. Students, question number 3d. Fluorine is more reactive than chlorine. This is the question. So what is the answer? Fluorine is more reactive than chlorine because they are nonmetals. They are nonmetals. The atomic size of fluorine is smaller than that of chlorine. Fluorine gains 1 electron in its valence shell to be stable. faster than chlorine. Faster than chlorine. My dear students, what I said while writing this, give reasons. If you are able to write in points, that's the best idea. So handwriting speed, handwriting way, and attractiveness are very important. Question number 3E. Sodium is less reactive than potassium. This is the question. So your answer is like this. Sodium is less reactive than potassium because number one, first point, they are metals, not non-metal. They are metals. Second point, the atomic size of sodium is smaller than that of potassium. Atomic size of sodium is smaller than that of potassium. Third point, sodium cannot lose electrons faster from its valence shell as compared to potassium.
Sodium cannot lose electrons
Faster from its valence shell as compared to potassium. Okay students, now we are in question number F. Give reasons. So question is given here. Mark it. The members of group 1A are called alkali metals. So what is the answer? The members of group 1A are called alkali metals because their oxides are soluble in water, and because their oxides are soluble in water and can form strong bases Now we are in question number 1G. The group first A, there is missing. Group first A elements are very active. The group first A elements are very active. Answer: the group IA, first A elements are very active because they contain one electron in their valence shell. They contain one electron in their valence shell. They lose one electron easily to possess octet state. They lose one electron easily to possess octet. State. Inside the bracket write down lithium. Inside the bracket write down lithium duplet state. DUPLET. Now we are in question number 1H. They lose one electron easily to possess octet state. Inside the bracket write down lithium duplet state. Okay students, now we are in question number 1H, and in the screen I have seen 10 minutes time remaining. So when the session ends again, you will just join it because we have to do some more questions today. Number H, lanthanides and actinides are kept separately in the modern periodic table. This is the question. So the answer is lanthanides and actinides are kept separately in the modern periodic table because they possess similar physical and chemical characteristics. They possess similar physical and chemical characteristics. Number I, transition elements have variable valency. Answer is transition elements have variable valency because they are d block elements and these elements lose electrons differently. These elements lose electrons differently. Number J, halogens are active nonmetals. Now answer, halogens belong to group VIIA 7A IIA. They possess one electron in their valence shell. Sorry, they possess seven. They possess 7 electrons in their valence shell. They can gain 1 electron faster. They can gain 1 electron faster to possess octet state. Octet state. So those were the questions of give reasons. I have already shared this screen for discussion. I don't know whether you discuss or not. Now we are in question number 4. What does the question say? Please.
Can you repeat that I number, J number again, please?
J number. Who is there? So show me your face now. Who is the person?
I'm the person, sir.
Where is your face? Face is not seen over here. Good. What is the question? Now tell me.
Halogens are active nonmetals.
Okay, halogens are active nonmetals because they possess 7 electrons in their valence shell.
Yes, sir.
They gain 1 electron faster. They gain 1 electron faster and possess octet state.
To possess octet state.
And not to possess, and possess octet state.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
So students, now we have come in the back in our screen. Means now what do? I will give chance to some of the students to say what they have written. First, let's start from this Galaxy J2S. Who is this Galaxy J2S? Please unmute your audio and show your video and read what you have written. Come on. Galaxy J2S. Who is this person? Why silent? Galaxy J2S is silent. Now let me ask next person who is here. Asterisk 9111. Asterisk. Who is this person? Jerome. Why you became like this? One eye open, next eye closed. You just show your face. You unmute your audio and then come on. You see what you write. Where is he? He also passive. Now Karuna, your turn. Karuna Neupani. Karuna. Sujal Manandar, your turn now. Sujal. The M's. Where is Sujal? Sujal, when please say what did you read and what did you write today? Come on. So you have to take part actively, students. Pratik Tuladhar, you start. Pratik, where is he? You also not there. Vinay Shrestha, your turn. Vinay, where is Vinay? Come on, Vinay, show your video also. Sapalta, you just mute your audio. It is being disturbed to others.
Sir, I have just written the answer on the input block.
What did you do? You wrote an answer of Vinay.
Sir.
So I told you that for everybody, not only to Vinay, there must be question as well as answer. What am I saying? Like I'm reading the question also and telling the answer also, isn't it? In the same way, you need to write the answer of it fast. Then only you can memorize. Only writing the answer slowly in the stylish way doesn't work. Okay? Okay.
Sure, sir.
Okay. Shreya. Shreya, your turn now. Where is Shreya? Shreya is quite passive. Yesterday also I told her, okay, say what you have written. She didn't. Oh, just your turn now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, come on.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
Okay, sir. Give reason number A.
Where is your video?
Is an inert.
Where is your video?
Okay, sir. Video.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Come on, okay.
Argon is an inert gas.
Alright.
Sir, argon is an inert gas because its valence shell contains 8 electrons and it is stable.
Alright, please.
B number, the valency of nitrogen is 3, and sir, the valency of nitrogen is 3 because its valence shell contains 5 electrons and it needs 3 electrons to possess octet state.
Okay.
Number, chlorine is an active nonmetal,
Good.
and sir, chlorine is an active nonmetal because it contains 7 electrons in its valence shell,
Alright.
and it gains 1 electrons and becomes stable.
Okay.
Number D, fluorine is more reactive than chlorine. And sir, fluorine is more reactive than chlorine because they are non-metals. The atomic size of fluorine is smaller than that of chlorine, and also fluorine gains 1 electron faster than chlorine.
Okay.
Number E, sodium is less reactive than potassium. Sodium is less reactive than potassium because they are non-metals.
Alright.
The atomic size of sodium is smaller than potassium.
Yeah.
Sodium cannot produce electrons faster from its valence shell as compared to potassium.
Alright. Okay. So let me ask next student to read from the beginning. Okay, who is here? Sapalta, your turn. You just read from D block elements. Where is Sapalta? Yeah, make your video on and
Sir, no question.
no question. Why no question? Where is the video? Why didn't you write question? You became slow or what?
Yes, sir.
My saying is everybody must write the question as fast as possible. Understood or not? Okay. So at this 40 minutes time is gone. Now students, they are going to join again. So shortly I'm going to start my class in Google Meet also, because yesterday I learned some techniques from one meeting, how to do it. Let's see. So students are coming. So let the participant come. Yeah, 2 people they have already come, or 3 they have come. Oh, let me admit them. 5. So this is the system. Vivek, Sabalta, Karuna, Shreya, they are being connected. They are already connected. Vinay, Hmm. So Ojas, Ashok, Barsat, Beavers. So there was Chris also, but what happened to Chris? Okay, student. Now I'm going to share the screen, and I told you earlier also. Why am I sharing these photos earlier? I am sharing those photos so that you will be able to write the questions in advance. No need to wait for me. Students, now question number 4. Question number 4, what does the question say? Answer the following questions. Okay, I have read the questions. Please write down the answer immediately, okay? Question is, question number 4A. Question number 4A. What is periodic table? That is the question. So, what is the answer? Periodic table is a chart or table periodic table is a chart or table in which the elements are kept according to increasing atomic number or atomic weight. Increasing atomic number or atomic weight, or you can write atomic mass also, okay, no problem. Now question number 4, weight or mass. Question number B, state Mendeleev's periodic law. This is the question. State Mendeleev's periodic law. Mendeleev's periodic law states that the physical and chemical properties of the elements are the periodic functions of their atomic mass. The physical and chemical properties of the elements are the periodic functions of their atomic mass. Now we are in question number which one? 4C. What is the question? What are the merits of Mendeleev's periodic table? What are the merits of Mendeleev's periodic table? So you can write the merits of Mendeleev's periodic table are given below. If you are able to write 2-3 points, it's better. Number one, it helps in the systematic and scientific study of the elements. Second one, there are some gaps for undiscovered elements. There are some gaps for the undiscovered elements. Third one, the atomic masses of certain elements like beryllium, 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 gold, platinum, etc. are corrected. So these are the merits of Mendeleev's periodic table. You have written 3 points, right? Now students, question number D. What are the defects of Mendeleev's periodic table? What are the defects of Mendeleev's periodic table? So write down the defects of Mendeleev's periodic table are as follow. The defects of Mendeleev's periodic table are as follow. Number 1, hydrogen was not placed correctly.
Definite.
Hydrogen was not placed correctly. Next one, the elements which have isotopes, could not get proper position.
Sir, isotopes is correct.
ISOTOPES, isotopes
Could not get.
proper position. Now third point, element with different chemical properties were kept in the same group. Elements with different chemical property were kept in the same group. Now, my dear students of grade 10, are you ready? We are in question number E. 4E. Question is, state modern periodic law. So, what is the answer? Modern periodic law states that the physical and chemical properties of the elements are the periodic functions of their atomic number. So, okay, we have done some portion of the exercise today. I am here in Destination Educational Hub, taking the class, online class for students. These are the students of class 10 learning science. So, remaining questions of exercise will be discussed in our next class. So, tomorrow is Saturday. All the students, keep in mind what is taught till now. Now make attractive note. If you have got any confusion, please go back to our previous videos. I have already posted the videos in the YouTube EE, or you can just type Ishwar Neupane. You can see my face and you can recognize, and heading is given there. For first chapter, I have marked force, grade 10. For this chapter, I have marked classification of elements. So, today this much. Next day, we will continue the remaining questions. Yeah, you have to make note copy. You must have 2 copies. One question answer copy, another note copy. Note copy you make separately. Actually, for your note, I have just sent those samples, like screenshots I have sent you. Please go through them, make an attractive note in 1 copy, question answers another copy, so that it will be easy. So students, today this much. Have a wonderful time and see you on Sunday. Thank you. Bye bye.